If you're running a business, people have probably told you to use AI or get left behind. And I get that urgency. Still, AI doesn't fix a messy business. It exposes one because AI can only work with the information it can see. So if you ask AI something about your business, about stock or sales or customers or about your team, that information needs to be connected to the AI to be useful. That's the idea behind NetSuite by Oracle, the sponsor of this episode. NetSuite is the AI-powered business management suite that securely connects your financials, your inventory, your commerce, your HR, and your CRM into a single source of truth. And with NetSuite Next, AI is built into that connected system. It can surface useful insights, help with routine work, and let you ask questions about your business in plain English. For the first time ever, you can try NetSuite Next for free if your business is generating 7 figures or more. Just go to netsuite.ai/Bartlett. That's netsuite.ai/Bartlett. I've had many leading experts on this show, including Matthew Walker, and they've all said the same thing about sleep. They've said it's the biggest positive investment you can make in your own performance. You can have the best strategy in the world, but if you're consistently tired, poor decision-making will follow and eventually cause other things to fail in your life. So if you're looking to optimize your recovery, you should start looking at what you're sleeping on. Our sponsor, Helix, makes high-quality mattresses tailored to your body. It doesn't matter if you run hot, sleep on your side, or need something firm. Helix has a mattress for you. And I asked them recently to send one to a member of my team, and Juan received it. And we travel a lot, so when he's home, quality sleep really matters. And he told me he's getting the best sleep of his life. And the data backs it up, with 82% of people in a Helix study saying they saw an increase in their deep sleep. And with a 120-night trial, you've got 4 months to prove it to yourself. You can get 27% off at helixsleep.com/diary. That's helixsleep.com/diary.
You just said there that, you know, the company was completely out of money, but I could tell that you also didn't believe it would fail, which is a bit of a contradiction to some degree. But
well, because it was just money.
Yeah, and you could figure that out.
I don't know how.
Yeah,
but you know, money is just this. You know, okay. So if we got the money, and the hard bit really is doing the doing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's building it. So I always just knew somehow this will work out. I mean, of course, you have your terrible dark days, but I knew it was going to work out. How could it not? We were onto something, and I knew that.
That level of optimism, upon reflection of your career of the last, couple of decades, how important has that optimism been? That just like unexplainable, unjustifiable, I don't know why, but it'll all work out optimism. Because you've employed a lot of people seeing the opposite. That sense of like catastrophe, that catastrophizing. Oh no, we're fucked. That kind of.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I've kissed a lot of those frogs. Yeah, wouldn't you say that that's a common denominator you find in entrepreneurs?
100%.
I mean,
even in team members, I can't explain it enough. One example I always come back to was I was flying to Brazil and Obama was speaking at the same time as me, on the same stage as me, just like he was speaking just after me. And I thought, well, Obama's here. I'm a speaker. He's a speaker. Can't I meet him? And someone that was working for me at the time went, oh no, I asked somebody and they said no. Sick as a fuck if they said no. Ask someone else and just keep asking. And then they were like, no, Steve, we've been asking. And look, they just said no. So I'll do it then. And I sent some emails, and within 30 emails, someone comes and grabs me and goes, come and meet Obama.
Yeah.
And I just think there's always a way. There's always a way. And your life and my life is testament to this there is a way or there's a way. That's, you know what I mean? Or there's a way or I have to work harder.
That's
you know
it.
what I mean? And I don't allow for this other outcome, which is that, oh no, we can't.
I've never allowed for the other outcome, ever. And it's actually my entire battery is powered by that. And I am told I radiate it. So when you're around me, you get hooked onto that. And that's can be a really good thing because it drives people in those dark days when actually the entire world is telling you no. And I'm saying yes. And so it's an amazing thing. And I think that optimism, and actually now, as I said, getting older, it's actually, I would say there's optimism And now I also have gratitude, and that's powering my battery. You know, I worked out my 40th birthday. I have 29,000 days on this planet because I'm, as another golden thread that I'm sure you recognize, is efficiency. I'm frigging addicted to it. So I needed to know. So, you know, this life, I just need to schedule this a bit. So, you know, so I've got 29,000 days. Oh shit, it's not 29,000 days. It's 14,000 days because I'm 40. Right. Okay. And so that has also led to a countdown till I die. So that also has fueled this optimism and fuck it mentality. Because if today I am going to change the world, which I can, it's even fueled even in a better way, actually. I didn't have that at Not in the High Street because that was just, you know, firefighting, and optimism was that fuel. But now I think I have gratitude powering that even more. And that's been in a beautiful, beautiful stage of my life.
That is amazing. And you're right. So you're in survival mode, and now you've got choice.
Now I've got choice, and a bit of, you know, the battle scars are there. And I have an appreciation that, you know, I can give everything and all, but I need to make sure that my time on the planet is also for me too. Because I do believe I'm here to serve. And I can only say that now in hindsight. But if I am here to serve, I need to also serve myself.
That sense of, by the way, I completely resonate with this focus on the amount of time we have left. I wrote about it in my book at long length, and I think somewhere behind me there's a little sand timer. Somewhere on there, there's usually a sand timer. I don't know, it seems to walk around, but because I wrote about it in my book at such length, people started buying sand timers and uploading them online. And the whole point of the sand timer is it's one of the things that really allows me it reminds me of time. It's like one of the ways we can see time happening just by turning it. You see your life moving away, and it's that important reminder to like get on with it and focus on what matters. You mentioned you now feel like you're here to serve. Do you think that comes from understanding your own power?
Yeah, I think so. I would have found that really difficult to tell you 20 years ago, but now I have been through it and done it. And I also know that my optimism helps people, and I can see the effects, and I can see, you know, what we brought up in Not in the High Street was full of it. You know, I used to have people come in to the office from other businesses that we would hire. They literally could feel it in the air. They were uncomfortable with it. It was optimistic. It was creative. It was emotional. And they were like, this place is so emotional. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, we need to stop that. And I'm like, we're never stopping that. And I think that that's what I've realized, is that is what I can muster up. You know, I listen to one of my favorite songs is Cloud Busting by Kate Bush. And when I listen to that song, I feel like I'm whipping up a storm, and that is my power. But what I try and whip up is very positive and good for the soul, good for small businesses, and what are small businesses? They're founders with dreams, you know. I love that. And so that is why potentially that is now my job description for the rest of my life, is to build something that I can pour that in and be efficient, and so amplify it. So not build an empire, but be really smart and amplify that feeling out to other people and help them.
If you're running a business, people have probably told you to use AI or get left behind. And I get that urgency. Still, AI doesn't fix a messy business. It exposes one, because AI can only work with the information it can see. So if you ask AI something about your business, about stock or sales or customers or about your team, that information needs to be connected to the AI to be useful. That's the idea behind NetSuite by Oracle, the sponsor of this episode. NetSuite is the AI-powered business management suite that securely connects your financials, your inventory, your commerce, your HR, and your CRM into a single source of truth. And with NetSuite Next, AI is built into that connected system. It can surface useful insights, help with routine work, and let you ask questions about your business in plain English. For the first time ever, you can try NetSuite Next for free if your business is generating 7 figures or more. Just go to netsuite.ai/Bartlett. That's netsuite.ai/Bartlett.